What's good, Capricorn? Alright, so we're about to jump straight into you guys' reading. Now, as I was getting into you guys' energy space, there was this sense of conquering, okay, or overcoming. As I saw it in the vision, there was someone who was sitting down and there was someone who was standing up, kind of maybe standing over the person in a way. There was something of either yours or theirs, depending on where you are in this scenario, that was on the table. The person who was standing over the person sitting down snatched up what they had and used it, without permission, without asking or whatever. And the whole idea of this is that someone thought that they defeated you or they overcame you in some kind of way. All right. And the question is, do you feel like that? Do you feel like someone conquered you, or do you feel like you've conquered someone, like you are the one standing there? All right, whichever position you are in, okay, it doesn't matter which side you're on. This is just the overall energy. But if you're the one who is feeling like someone has conquered you or has come in and used you, or someone has come in and verbally attacked you, or if someone has tried to manipulate you or use tricks and things of that nature, the roles are about to reverse. See, a lot of people thought that they got away with something, or a lot of people thought that they were victorious, or as I saw it in the vision, again, someone snatching up something that belongs to you that they didn't ask you to use. But it's kind of like a cliffhanger. Like, you gonna let that ride? Because then there's like this ... this thing, like, so what you gonna do about it? Like, you just gonna let them conquer you like that? Now you got to do this. There's only one thing that you can do to defeat this foe, this enemy, this ex, this hater, whoever, the devil. For some of y'all, it's you versus you. You got to get up and you have to not pursue, not chase, but you must accomplish the dream. Period. That's the only way they're going to know. I feel like, in a sense, I was getting this earlier and I didn't know what I should title this. But I was getting some earlier, like, the universe needs your help. Needs your help in proving everybody wrong, showing everybody you're not defeated. They need the universe, like your spirit guides, they need you to get up. And they need you to try or fight or keep fighting. But not with the people, not with your enemies, your foes. You gotta fight, pursue, and attain the dream, the impossible, the thing that would never, that nobody could ever look at you and say, "Oh man, I conquered them." It's just like, no, it has to be the wow factor. Some of y'all about to get, I'm hearing, bestowed upon with the idea or the direction for the wow factor. Okay? I like that. The wow factor. Wow. So that was a little bit of an intro of what we got for just maybe the energy that I was getting before I turned the camera on. Now I'm going to pull some oracle cards and we're going to talk more about it. Wow. First card that wants to jump up is happiness. Listen, I am aware that being happy means I am on the right path. If you're around people that's not making you happy, what I say, you're about to be bestowed upon the right path, the right direction, the right guidance, the right answers to know where to go. This is your first clue. If I'm in this situation, I'm not happy, boom, that's not the right path. Let me hit it over here. If I go over here and these people, they drain me, boom, not the right path right now. Pow, let me go this way, okay? This is how your directions are being given right now. Where do I feel the happiest? Go there more. Be there more. Okay. Let's see what else we get. Ooh, grief. Okay. Now, this is a huge difference. Huge dynamic. Now, some of y'all, again, what was I saying about the two different people that I saw in that vision, right? There was one person who was standing over them feeling like there was this conquer energy, like I just took over, or I just dominated, or I just used you, I just got you, haha, I won, I'm one up, right? And then there's the one who's sitting there on the ground, who feels the grief, who feels sad, who feels used, who feels abused, who feels used up and dried up and whatever. So this says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. But what did I say a little bit earlier? Whoop, them roles, they're about to be reversed. Okay? they're about to be reversed. But the thing about it is, whoever is sitting in the grief, this is who I'm talking to when I say the universe is saying we need your help. Okay, we need you to get up. I'm not sure if I used this reference with you before, but you ever think about, oh, somebody, I want them to come back. I want them to see me win. I want them to see that. But in order for them to see you win, you have to be winning. You can't be laying there crying or in grief, or, you know, I'm seeing some of y'all, something about somebody's hair, like you're not doing your hair or something like that. Yeah, and like your clothes or something like that, like you're not, like you're laying in grief, and look at me talking, I'm trying to make sure my hand, you know what I mean? Like, you got to make sure, you know, so I don't know who that's for, but if they saw you right now, what would they say? Would they be like, oh man, I messed up? Or would they look at you like, man, she look like, or he looked like he going through it, like I really broke their heart or something like that? Okay? Or I'm hearing something about decimated your character. That's for somebody who had like an open beef, like a public beef or something. So let's see. But again, them roles are about to reverse. So let's see. Let's keep talking about it. I'm gonna pull one more of these oracle cards, then we're gonna get to our spread. Worry. So we got a lot of worried energy. Caps, some of y'all trying to figure out which direction, again, which pathway should I go? Which direction? How do I do this? What I'm hearing is some of y'all are trying to figure it out by thinking, but right now it can't be too much thinking. It has to be much more doing, like just going to the happy place. Where's your happy place? That's what I'm getting to. Go to your happy place. For some of y'all, this involves Zen, meditation. You know, you have to find your happy place. Some of y'all are really worried about what's going on, and I'm getting this too. Listen, some of y'all are worried about what's going on in someone else's mind about you, or someone else's, you know, like life, what they're doing, what they got going on, and what God, the spirit of, you know, your spirit guides, you know, the ancestors, everybody, the whole spirit realm is like rocking right now. Like, we need you to channel that energy here, okay? I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome, okay? So this, again, the universe has its job too. I don't know who this is for right here, but like the universe is like, okay, well, fine. Oh, you gonna do my job? Okay, let me just sit back. Okay? Because some people try to create other people's karma, you know? But, and I think I used this reference before where it's like, listen, you may get them back for 20% of what you know they've done or said. But on the other end, karma sees 100% of what they've done. So karma can pay them back 100% for what they've done. And you can only pay them back 20%. But if you move on out of the way and let karma do its job, then boom, they get all 100% of what justice needs to be given. But it's kind of like if you step in the way, you cut it short. All right, let's see. I want to pull one of these to get an overall sense and energy. Y'all, that says patience. And I just heard time will tell. Things are gonna unfold again. Let the universe do its thing. Look at that depiction. She's waiting on the universe to open up. It's slowly but for surely opening up. You know, it's not really a pathway for her to run up there, and then if she does, where's she gonna go? But all she can do is stand there and wait for it to open up for her. Okay, now I'm not saying you have to sit back and wait. I'm seeing this in terms of like a person or a situation that you cannot control. Okay, patience is also taking the place of that worry. All right, knowing that things are going to unfold, evolve, things are opening up for you. And you know what I really love? Look at that, the circle right there, and then happiness with that circle. It's like some of y'all are right there. Okay, it's right there. You can see it, you can taste it. And that for me, for somebody, is victory too. Victory. I was about to say double for your trouble, and on the bottom of the deck, we got the Two of Wands. But yes, so let's go ahead. And I'm feeling like for some of you guys, if you could just make it through like the next maybe 2 weeks to a month, okay, a situation is really about to like really unfold. If you can just give it about, you know, up to a month, you're going to see some things real quick. All right, center of the reading. And look at the Page of Cups. So some of you guys could have, I'm hearing something about a secret lover. Or you could have had someone who, this can also represent, I'm getting like ghosted right here. Just the way he's like in all white and then his face is hidden. I'm also getting some about like secrets too, like hidden secrets, someone not showing you their real or true face, and it's around like a love situation. Let's see, let's keep going, let's keep talking about it. This is probably who you're waiting to hear this information from or know something about. And this is the thing you're going to have to be patient about, to let things unfold. Let's see what's at the center. The Knight of Cups. To let things unfold. Well, you know, in traditional Knight of Cups, this is talking about the movement, right? So we're being patient. So in one sense, here, let me give you these so you can see them. In one sense, we have someone who is not showing their face. And then suddenly we have someone who is showing their face. Okay? Now, the dynamic to me is this. A lot of you guys are in worry and grief, and Spirit is saying you should not be, because what you think you see is not what it actually is. This is what is being presented to you, and this is what it actually is. Look at the dynamic. I'm smooth operator, right? I'm real suave. Look at my clothes. Look at my necklace. Look at my hat. I'm all put together, right? Meanwhile, no, this is the real me, you know, and this what might be coming forward. I hope this is making sense. Someone is not showing you their face, because when they do show you their face, it's like rags. You know, that could be personality wise. It doesn't necessarily have to be money wise. It could be personality wise. It could be in terms of what they can give to you and what they can offer to you in terms of relationship or friendship, whatever dynamic it is. And I'm getting to, they're not all cracked up to be. Okay. They're not all that cracked up to be. I'm feeling the cracked up to be in a, friendship sense for somebody, or it's like they're not all cracked, they're cracked up to be. What they show on like their social media, what they say or what they're doing, it's not really like that behind the scenes. Okay, someone looks really good in the forefront, but when you look behind the scenes, this is what it really looked like. Okay, or that's who they really are. Let's see what's in the deep root. The Four of Swords. So this is, some of y'all have invested in friendships. You've invested in love, okay, or invested maybe in this specific person, right? And this to me is talking about having something to show for it. Going out for some of y'all, if it's like beginner stages, this is a title, boyfriend and girlfriend. You my man, I'm your woman, okay? This is engagement. This is a ring. I invested. I've been in this thing for a long time and I ain't got no ring yet. We ain't made it to the altar. You ain't said I do. Okay. But this is talking about now that separation. So after all that I've invested, or for some of y'all, even if it's short term, because I'm feeling like even in the short term, with these being 2 cups, there was a lot of emotions involved, especially with worry and grief. So that Four of Swords withdrawing the energy, either you withdrew your energy or someone withdrew their energy from you in this situation. And I'm feeling like for some of you all, it's so draining and it's tiring. And this is what Spirit is talking about, because now we need you to put your attention towards the stuff that's going to give you energy and towards the stuff that's going to give you life. The stuff, really, basically, you see all of this stuff? Like, I want something to show for it. I want a ring. I want, you know, a marriage. I want a boyfriend. I want this and that. But Spirit is saying, listen, I want you to have the record deal. I want you to have, you know, the Oscar. I want you to have, you know, the publishing deal, the book deal all over the world, translated in 20 different languages. I want you to have, you know, the car dealership. I want you to have life and have it more abundantly. But if you focus your energy on all of the emotions right now, then all of the stuff that you want to show for at the end of the day, and I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings or offend anyone, because you may have a lot of stuff, but Spirit is saying there's more dreams inside of you that I want to give you. And while you are in that rest, I'm going to give you the ideas, and somebody keeps saying, like, basically everything that you invested in this person, in this relationship, or these past people, it's like, man, I really want something to show for all of that, besides being alone, besides being separated, besides being cheated on, besides being used up, besides being tired. I want something more to show for it. But Spirit is saying, I'm going to give you something to show for it, right in their face. So even in the midst of rest, even in the midst of separation, you're still supposed to be working on you, okay? You want something to show for it? Get that Oscar. Have the Grammy. Have the chart topping hit. you know. And I speak big dreams, you know, the big stuff, the impossible stuff, you know. And that's what Spirit is saying I need you to be. Okay? Let's see what happened in the recent past. A cycle ended, something closed out. Also, to me, this is the World card. You know what I was saying about getting all the languages, getting your book translated in 20 different languages. And this is also like the market. Okay, it's the World card, but it's like represented by this market here. So a lot of you guys need to either get back on the market in terms of dating and socializing and having friends and being, you know, sociable, even though, you know, we're keeping our social distance and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, even if it's online activity things or just meeting in a small group of like 1 or 2 people or whatever. I mean, well, you know, 2 or 3 other people. But this is the market. Something about you need to be on the market, or something about you is marketable. And you really need to put your energy there. Some of y'all, again, you got books, you got products, y'all make stuff. It's supposed to be on the market. A lot of you guys who may have recently put something on the market, Spirit is saying, good. Are you happy? Because if so, that means you're on the right track, you know. All right. Let's see. And for some of y'all, it's not even necessarily are you happy. Just feel the vibes. Do you feel like you're in the right space? Let's see what's crowning this reading. Also, this is, again, for some of y'all ended a cycle with this person. It had to be, you know, done. But let's just see. Let's see what's going on in your headspace, or maybe this is their headspace. Look at that. This is the Wheel of Fortune. 10, completion. Again, going with the World card. 2 major arcanas. And this is not just speaking about like the person or the people. This cycle that closed out is, I just heard, the last straw. Some of y'all have gone through something for the very last time. You will never have to go through that again. And I know for some people, you don't like to hear this, but it just came through so clear. It's for your higher learning, because you're going high. You're going very high. You're going high above. Remember how we was talking about in the scenario at the beginning? High above the person who thought they were already standing over you. But the only way to do it is to do it through your dreams. And I know that sounds so cliche, but that whole underdog story, that whole, man, I can't believe they actually did it. Like, that whole thing has to happen, period. Like, and this is what this is saying to me. Y'all know I love to say, you got the juice, you got the sauce. Like, you have to do it. Spirit keeps saying, I'll give you something to show for everything you invested. For every person you were kind to that wasn't kind to you. For every positive or pure intention that you put behind things and people. I'm going to give it back. But it might not be in the way that you thought, or through these people, because these people may not have been who you thought, you know, or this one particular person, whoever. Let's see what's coming in the near future. The 7 of Discs. Now, I like this 7 of Discs in this deck. Okay, take a look. Now, this here is someone who planted some seeds. And when they tried to grow the crops didn't grow on their side of the fence. Bloop, 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 bloop. But the seeds that they planted grew on the other side of the fence. This is your side of the fence. So when someone planted a seed in you, they deposited some negativity or some ill will, or they used you, they abused you, they tried to drain you, all of that kind of stuff. They did all of that to you. And now suddenly, it's time for the crops to grow, and they grow on your side. Now, as this deck explains it, the person has to come and ask, like, hey, can I get some of my own stuff? Like, they cannot come over on this side and get what's over here. All right. Basically, again, back to our scenario from the beginning. One person thought they were standing over you. Meanwhile, boom. And remember I said they was trying to snatch up something that was yours and just use it without asking you? That's just as if this was growing here and they say, you know what, I'm going to just climb over the fence and take what I think is mine anyway. Okay? So be careful of that, because some of y'all may have some people coming back into your life feeling like they are the reason that you're going to be successful. Some of y'all may have people coming into your life feeling like, listen, you picked yourself up, dust yourself off, you over there looking good. Can I come over to that side? All right. So anyway, that just goes back to the scenario that I'm getting, like that underdog situation. And that's kind of like karma. It's like, I'm going to plant seeds on my side, but would you know, it just so happened they're going to grow on your side of the fence. This is also waiting too. Someone may be waiting for you. Let's see what we have in the fears. Your fears, their fears, the moon. Some secrets. Maybe some of you guys have secrets with them, or they have some secrets that they don't want you to know, or maybe they have some secrets that you fear that you already figured out or something. Let's see. What do you look like to this person? The Emperor. Like you on top of your game. I just heard poker face too. So, chess. Okay. That too. So we got poker face. We got people playing chess. Specific. Something about being very specific. Y'all being very specific or very strategic in your movements. Okay. Some of y'all have mastered your craft as well. And if you would just push or just get up or just keep going or just try again or whatever area you're in with, and I'm getting like a big dream. I'm feeling like you can do it. Okay. This is like he is here. He or she, take it as it applies. This is you. And then if you look here, this is spirit crowning you. You know, I told you, it's either the ancestors, your spirit guides, that's the Lord, universe, however you see it, that higher power is crowning you right now. Like you got it. Okay? You got it. And this is how it all, look at that dynamic again, how we started out. One person is going to be looking like they won or looking like trying to act like it, but there's only one person who is crowned with authority from God, given that God-like favor. Only one. One is faking it, can't even show their real face, but this one here can stand tall because they got the anointing or they got the real deal, you know. All right. Got a lot of fakers out there, a lot of players, but there's the real, the spiritually real, and that's you. So let's see what it is that you hope for, that they hope for. The King of Cups. So some of y'all want some new romance from someone who's emotionally mature. Okay. Someone who you can share feelings with, maybe, or fear or not feel insecure around this person. I don't mean to insult you, not insecure in a bad way, but like you feel safe with this person, emotionally safe. I can trust you and be secure in the fact that, you know, you might not cause me no stress and pain. I mean, you're going to cause me some stress and pain because, you know, that's just what you do. But at least it won't be that, you know, pain like these past people. Now, look at the progression. We had the Page of Cups. We had the Knight of Cups. And now we have the King of Cups. So some of y'all could want actually the same person to just grow up and mature. Like, why you just can't get it together? Okay, this, you know, is what it is right now, and this is what you may hope for, or this is what they may hope for. Okay, some of y'all may have gotten, again, I'm getting that ghosted because the person doesn't want you to see who they truly are or what they truly have or what they truly don't have, because I'm like somebody talking a good game, right? But then they hope that either to come back and be this king or be that person, but it doesn't matter because the Emperor is here. So it's like if you're the Emperor or if you meet the Emperor, that's still a step above the king. It's like you still taking your time to progress there, buddy. And I don't think you realize that, Cap. Let's see what's the outcome. The 10 of Discs. This is that generational wealth. This is one baby, but that one baby already got a lineage connected. This is one baby. This is all her grandchildren. That's her daughter, granddaughter, great-grand. You know what I mean? And that gold nugget right there, that golden nugget that each of them gonna get to live off of. Each of them gonna touch that. That's lineage. That's gonna be passed down. So this is why Spirit is saying you need to go ahead and get up. You need to go ahead and pursue that dream. You need to go ahead and make it do what it do, because this is who you're doing it for. This is why you're doing it. This is who's going to benefit from it when you're long gone. This is your legacy. You see? So a lot of y'all who are stuck in the worry, the heartbreak, the sadness, the I don't know what's going to happen. I'm also got something about the COVID. Some of y'all are afraid like the world is about to end or something like that too. Guess what? It already ended. Welcome to New Earth. You dig? So that's what I get for you guys. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys stay in tune, because I got some great stuff coming out. So yeah, just make sure you pay attention for some announcements, okay? So that's what I get for you. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.